Hi, welcome back to Down of Twang. I'm Dave. All right, now I was just two takes on that. I did one right before that one, and I was like, man, that's pretty off, something. I didn't like it that much. I did this one, I was like, that's really loosey goosey, and I almost, stomped and redid it. And I was like, no, this is this style. So this isn't going to be one of those where you gotta account for every little cluck and you know pick and move and everything you do. And so I sometimes have to remind myself to let myself go. When you're doing all this recording and taping yourself and stuff, you can get hypercritical and really set you back. So let's go with that. That was the intro, right? So I'm just going to show you some stuff over this. I guess this is that old time rock and roll. I'm not sure if this fits the definition. I would think so. It's kind of just that Chuck Berry rhythm. Okay, so it's 1 4 5 straight up in A, all major chords. Um, you know, A minor pentatonic, of course. And I just want to show you some of these kind of harmonized licks. And if you're already into this style, you know, make a video playing over this backing track and put it up there for the rest of us. Maybe you got some ideas that we'd all like to try out. So this is just kind of my, like I said, kind of runaway take with it. And then I just thought it'd be a fun practice loop for you, really. Great for, working out on minor pentatonic stuff. And then maybe, depending on where you are with everything, maybe this is where you start adding in a little bit of the harmonized licks. That's not as complicated as it sounds, just, doubling up on some of the strings. That kind of thing. Let's get that real rock and stuff you can hang out on and really, you know, get down and dirty with it. It's not a lot of movement as much as it's kind of getting in a juicy spot and really exploring it, right? First thing I did there was this kind of a more of a country-ish sound, I guess. Probably wouldn't see Chuck Berry doing this one, perhaps. It'd be a little bit hipper, there'd be a little bit more dissonant or something. But this is a good place to start on the A. Okay, so the first thing there is that, and that's a country style lick. I think I might have gone. So that's a little tougher. Start with those two. I like to use some of my fingers, some with the pick, or sometimes pinching. There, I'm using these two to pull up on it. And when I get to a real downbeat root sound or the chord, then you got your pick ready to go. That makes sense. Doesn't have to be exactly like that. Let me do that kind of slowly. One thing that makes it sound like there's more notes or more stuff going on than it really is, I guess it is however many notes it is, but just makes it sound a kind of faster and more intricate. That's really simple. It's just this bouncing with these octaves when you play. There's just a lot of notes followed by octaves lower and higher. See, that's kind of that Billy Gibb. Some of that. I'm trying to think of some other examples. Just a lot of Southern stuff. Steve Miller, Billy Gibbons. The licks they're brilliant because they're simple and they're mechanically simple, but they just have the most wonderful syncopations and things. So little things like that you can come up with on your own or integrate on your own. But that's one of the ideas. Just get that chicken head going a little bit. Then up here, that's a little bit of that working man's blues. We've got a couple videos on this channel, and there's a lot of good ones on YouTube about that. And I think on this channel it's called like Swamp Lick in A or something like that. But that's a good little move. So you're hammering that third of the A from a open A string. That kind of sound familiar? We just mentioned one of these guys a few minutes ago. Just they're always doing this stuff. They're not letting that note ring out and then one more little move. I like to do that just kind of at the end of phrases too. That. I'll just slide it sometimes, both of them. Or okay. So play some kind of slowly. I'm not going to turn the track on as much in this lesson because I'm going to get you to the track quick so you can work out on this stuff. But bear with me for just a second because I'm just going to show you a couple more ideas and we're going to get right to that track rather than just, turn it on and just kind of blaze through them. It's not going to help you that much. So. Okay. These are all A licks so far. Now here's a really nice one. You got your... This kind of a weird one. You got that, it's actually the sixth for that A. If you want to, count it out, account for it. But then that minor third up here for that minor pentatonic, you just, if both of them move, that's fine, but you really want this one. Okay, then you tie that in together with some of your, kind of Johnny B. Good stuff. Okay, so that's a lot of A stuff there. That's a fair amount of stuff to work on for that. And the rest of it, I was encourage you to just play your chords a lot and mix them in and kind of do a hybrid rhythmic part, second rhythm guitar part with this lead stuff. And here's some off the cuff ideas of what that would be like. Okay, so we're not going to go through all that note for note, right? We want to stay on this kind of more abstract level where it's like you're getting the stuff that you need. You come back, you watch it a couple days later, you pick up some more, but you get where you got something going on with what I'm showing you here, and you go right to that practice track and you just bang it out till it really starts to feel good. Then go watch it again, pick up some other stuff. So here's kind of what's going on with that. And a lot of the I'm using this form for the D and the E mostly. But a lot of times I'm using this finger and truncating it from this to more like that, right? Okay, so that frees up these other fingers to do some more of the kind of Stonesy, Chuck Berry-ish type stuff. Okay, so I'm not really staying in any strict rhythm there. I'm just showing you the movement and let yourself go on this one, man. Let that get loose. And don't worry about, oh my, this isn't a tabbed out thing. This is where we get on those chords and really explore it. Okay, I hope you can see that. Okay, more importantly, hear it. I'm going to do a follow up on this one. And I'll show you more of that boogie woogie stuff. Put that in there. That really starts tying it together when I went down to the E. We'll get to that next time, here in a couple of days, actually, sometime later in the week. But really work out on that double stop stuff. And just play in the chords, play along with it, but don't always imitate the other guitar. Do some stuff, some syncopated stuff in between. I don't think it goes back down to the D like that in this particular track, but 1-4-5 stuff. Really get used to moving that index finger around and doing those. Just mess around with it, anything you can come up with. And okay. Leave me some comments. Let me know how you're doing with this. Thanks to everybody that's contributing to the site and helping out others and answering questions. Sometimes I don't get to the questions for a couple days, and they're already answered by others, which is great. I love that. Really appreciate you. Take it easy. See you in a couple days.